Good morning, guys. It is Vlogmas day 6. Day 6. Okay, so today, I'm going to tell you what you're going to learn about. We're going to learn about property preservation 2021. What you can expect to make as a one-man crew. Let's get into it. So property preservation, right? Forgive my handwriting, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little update before I did what I had to do. I thought it was probably more important to show you these numbers because I'm sure you guys want to know more and more about how much you're going to make, what can you expect. You know, if everything goes like according to plan, which we have a backlog of work, and property preservation is a backlog of work because from April to pretty much now, a lot of the houses that were supposed to get foreclosed on didn't. And now with people not paying their bills and going through what they're going through right now, there's going to be even more foreclosures. They're looking at somewhere between like it was in 2009. So if you don't know what happened in 2009, go check that out. 2021 in property preservation, what can you expect to make, right? So say you're a one-man crew, you're just manning by yourself and you're just doing this all by yourself. I know a guy that's who introduced me to it. He was a one-man crew and he'd have his wife come in and help him out on certain things. And when he needed extra hand to load stuff, he would hire a little helper, right? So let's take, for example, 100 houses. The first thing you're gonna do most of the time, property preservation. So your initial service, every time you come out there, that's a lock change, all those different things, and that'll be in the book. This is what this is, IS, initial service. Here's the thing, 100 houses, right? So out of the 100 houses, say you do all of them are initial services, right? So out of initial service, 100 initial service, you're looking at, you should average around $400 per house, right? So if we do that times 100, you're looking at about $40,000 in initial services. And most people, they don't know what to look for, so sometimes initial service, they walk away with $100, $120 or whatever. But you should be somewhere around $40,000. If you do 100 initial services, you should be getting averaging about $400 per service, right? So what everybody loves, which brings them to this thing, brings them to property preservation, is debris removal, which is most people know as a trash house. You know, you're doing the interior, exterior trash house, right? So say out of the 100 services, 100 houses that you go to, say 40% of them, 40 of them are debris removal, trash outs, right? So out of the trash outs, you should be bringing in probably about $2,000 per trash out. At 40, you're looking at about 80 grand, right? Forgive my handwriting. My handwriting is really not that good. But anyway, so you're looking about 80 grand to do debris removal. So if you average about, say out of 100 houses, 40% of those houses you do debris removal, trash out, something like that, you should be averaging $2,000 per debris removal from the inside and outside. Do that over the course of a year of 100 houses, you're looking at about $80,000, right? So now this is one of my favorite, this is bids. So this is when you go in, you do your initial service, you want to know, okay, each house has something different. There could be a mold issue, right? So you move the debris, there's mold there. As you guys seen plenty of times before, I have plenty of houses with mold in. Say there's a toilet that need to be removed or replaced. So many things that could be done, right? That you could do, that you put in for initial service. And it'll be in the book, and I'm just trying to give you guys just raw numbers right now so you know what's happening. So on your bids, if you say out of those bids, 60% of those 100 houses you put in bids, which you should be 100% you putting in bids for these houses, but say you win 60% of those bids, right? So we're gonna put 60 here. I'm kind of doing a little backwards, but that's all right. 60% of those houses, and say out of that you average those bids that you win about $2,000 each house, right? $120,000 just on your bids. So that's why I'm really big on bids. I love bids. Oh, I love bids so much because you can see the bids where your money is at. You know, your initial service, you're gonna make money. You're gonna make money on your debris removal. You're gonna make money on your bids. So for one man show, you're looking at, what's that? 120 plus 40 plus 80 is, you said it,
Damn!
you're looking at $240,000, right? That's what you should be looking to make as a one-man operation. One-man operation in property preservation 2021 this is what you should be looking at. Now, and a lot of people don't get this because they don't know how to get here first, right? So averaging $400 per house every time you go to a house, looking for cap gas lines, electric wire, going chimney caps. There's a whole bunch of things you should be doing when you're doing that initial service, which will help you to average the $400. That's what you want to get to. You want to average that $400. That's one of the most important things. Then you want to make sure you add those bids in. You got to look for that money. Look for the money, because that's where the money's at. That's why we say look for the money. So you put the bids in, you get 60. If you win just 60%, which is you're more likely gonna win more than that. And a lot of times, you'll notice that you get houses over and over again. You'll come in this house, you'll do that 100. You'll go to that house and you'll go there several times. And 2,000 is probably low, but I'm just kind of giving you an idea of what you can win back on bids, because most of the time on bids, I'm cleaning up on bids. You know, that's what I do. I love bids because I get to put in a number that I want, and I know that that's going to be the right number for the job. You got to put those bids in. So that's one of the most important things, to look for the money. And like now, I'm getting bids that I forgot that I put in. You know what I mean? And so this is what you can expect. So this is why I'm telling you guys to get into property preservation, because this year when it opens up, again, it's open now. However, for the newbies that's coming in, there's a certain strategy that you need to know. Like, you're not gonna come in making this amount of money, because here's the thing. So when you come in, right, you come in, they're gonna start you off with one job in 3 days to complete, right? So most of you say, well, I can do that. I can do one job in 3 days. But you wanna try to change that to do one job in 1 day. And the reason for that is, if you complete the job faster, guess what? You'll make more money. So there's a strategy behind everything that I'm telling you to do, and that's how you can get to this number easily. And I wish that someone would have told me this when I first started, you know, because it would have cut down some time on how to get to the money faster. You know, I don't mind taking the slow route, because I wanted to make sure that I wanted to put my process in place. So when I hired me a 10-man crew, and now I'm doing, instead of doing 100 houses, I'm doing 1,000 houses. What does that look like? You understand the difference and why property preservation works? So here's what I'm telling you. This is why you need to do it. You know, so you need to build up to become strong in your area, strong in what you do, so that when your time comes and you know that you got everything wrapped up tight, they're gonna start asking you to do more work. They're gonna say, hey, do you want to get bigger? So if you have the principles, and you have not just the principles, because you need principles and keep some integrity, because a lot of people see this number and they go crazy, right? But you still gotta do the right thing, because a lot of people, they'll get kicked out for fraud because they see, oh, I'm making so much money, and they don't do the right thing. So what I'm telling you is, do it this way, and you don't have to worry about it. You'll make plenty of money. Being a one-man crew, I know a guy, this is what he does all the time. He introduced me in there. It's only him and his wife. And he does the $240,000 a year. And he doesn't want any more people, because he don't want the headache. He just want to be able to say, hey, I'll do the work myself. I'm good. His wife worked for him. That's their income. That's how they make their money. And they work for one company, and he's happy. So think about this when you get into property preservation. If you want to know how much you can make in property preservation, I know you guys been asking. I got a couple of DMs. I got a couple of, this is what you can make in 2021 if you go ahead and get into property preservation. Now, if you have not already, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. If you want to make money, come to my channel. Find out how you can make money. You see me doing the work. Now I just decided to jump in front of the whiteboard, because I was working on some stuff over here. And I said, well, let me go in here and show these guys what's happening, because this is what they really want to know, right? How much can you possibly make in property preservation? This is why I'm telling you. And right now, the book is not out yet. January 1, this book will be out. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to let you know when you can go to the website, because I'm going to give a discount to the first couple of people that go in to get the blueprint. So definitely, you need to know this stuff. So this is the amount of money you can make in property preservation if you do what I'm telling you to do, and how to become successful, to cut down on your learning curve and speed up your process of making money. So that's what you want to do, guys. Make sure you tune in tomorrow to the channel, because I'm going to tell you some more about a job that big money jobs. I'm gonna show you, like, this is a small number on a house. So if you look at this number, say if we take this house, take this one house, so $4,200, $4,400, I'm sorry, $4,400, right? And there are houses that they saying, hey, go and do this house, and they give you 10 grand to do it. You know, because they got so many different things, and it's about how you put the bids in. And I'll show you how I won that bid as well. So tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna talk more about that job, on how, you know, 44, you know, that's kind of the average you want to be at. But this is gonna make it a lot easier for you to become more successful in property preservation. Tune in tomorrow, and I'll see you.